Hello, and thank you for tuning in to this week's Mayor's Update. As always, we have a lot of important information to share with you here this week, so please feel free to share this video with your friends, family, relatives, and anyone else you think might find this information helpful over the course of the coming week. Happy Thanksgiving week. It's not too often I get to wear a suit like this, but I figured it worked for the Thanksgiving holiday. So as the week comes up, I want to say thank you very much for all of you for your attention and watching these videos and keeping track with what's going on here in the city of Gardner. And I want to wish you and your families a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving as we move forward to that holiday. But back to the update. We do have a couple of paving updates. Most of the paving in the city is done up until the new year happens and it gets a little warmer in the springtime. Mass Broken Stone and Rivoli Construction are working still in the Warwick Road area and the Douglas Road area. They'll do as much as they can until it's about ready to snow. But until we get the first snowfall, they'll continue working out there. All of the water main lines are installed. It's really just the tie-in work now, and then we'll do the paving for all of those roads in the springtime. We also will have the DPW crews and Mass Broken Stone out in, the downtown in the upcoming week to re-raise all of the metal structures back up on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Those will be just so they get flush with the regular pavement, and they'll sit like that through the winter time, and then the second coat of pavement will be put on again in the springtime when it gets a little warmer there. So keep an eye out for that and plan your travel accordingly, especially if you're driving in the downtown area. Again, how paving works is you lower all the structures down, you put the pavement on top, and then you raise them all back up again. So that'll be what happens in the next coming week or so. Lieutenant Governor Karen Polito will be out in the city on November 30th at 10:30 a.m. If you are interested in joining us for that event for the announcement of the Underutilized Properties Grant Program, please keep an eye out on the city's website and Facebook page for further information as to when that gets announced. This is a statewide press conference for the Lieutenant Governor, so I want to say thank you very much to the Baker-Polito administration for choosing Gardner as the location to announce this new grant program for its first time here in Massachusetts. And I look forward to seeing how this grant will be used to benefit the city of Gardner as we move forward in the future, and we can start to make those details a little more public as we move forward. Our annual tree lighting and Christmas parade will take place on Sunday, November 28th at 4:30 p.m. We'll begin on the front steps of City Hall with the Gardner High School Band, and then parade over to Lafayette Square down at the Parker Street, West Street, and Oak Street intersection, where we'll light the big tree behind the Spanish-American War Monument. We hope to have as many people there as possible now that we can have this event again this year. So please feel free to join us for that event. And just as a reminder as well, that event is actually run through the Square 2 Memorial Lights program. If you'd like a flyer to donate a light in memory of or in honor of someone, you may do so by picking up a flyer either in the mayor's office here at Gardner City Hall or at John's Sports Shop, the Velvet Goose, or you may have been mailed one too if you've donated in the past. That campaign is very important in making sure we get the Christmas lights up in the downtown, in Monument Park, in the square by Bullnose Park, and over at Lafayette Square every year. So that's very important so that we can keep that program going. All of the money raised this year actually goes to paying next year's lights, and this year's lights were fundraised for last year. So it is very important to keep that going, so please consider donating to keep that program alive here in the city of Gardner and help spread the Christmas and the holiday spirit as we move forward into December. We want to remind people with that all too that the day before our tree lighting, Saturday, November 27th, is Small Business Saturday. And we are actually going to be doing Small Business Month here in the city of Gardner. So beginning this Saturday up through next week, Thanksgiving week, and through Christmas, every Saturday in Gardner will be considered Small Business Saturday as a way to entice our residents to support our local small businesses as we move forward towards the Christmas season. This is always a big time of year for our local businesses, and I think we can all agree that this past year has been tough. The past year and a half, 2 years, have been tough on our local businesses because of all the different restrictions and things that have come up with construction and the COVID-19 pandemic and everything else. So we really do want to make sure that we give them an opportunity to sell their products in a more marketed fashion here in the city. So we are going to be supporting them as best we can here in Gardner. So Council President Elizabeth Kaczynskis and I will be proclaiming Small Business Month here in Gardner to complement their traditional just Small Business Saturday. We will also be doing Small Brewer Sunday, which is the Sunday after Small Business Saturday. So please make sure you stop by the Ale House in Moon Hill Brewing to help their business as well. We want to remind people that with the Thanksgiving holiday coming up next week, City Hall will be closed beginning at 1 p.m. on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving, and will be closed on Thursday and Friday next week as well. So if you have any business with the city, please make sure you stop by earlier on in the week, or you utilize any of our online systems because the building will be closed at those times, beginning again at 1 o'clock on the Wednesday before Thanksgiving until the Monday after Thanksgiving, as we are normally year after year. There are a couple of donation bins that have been put up here in City Hall for the public to take part in. The Gardner High School National Honor Society is doing a Tory Drive, and a box for that Tory Drive has been put out into the rotunda next to the chair that Monty Tech made for us here in Gardner City Hall. So if you would like to participate in that Tory Drive to benefit the Gardner High School National Honor Society, please feel free to drop the toys off there. And then up in our Community Development Department, we also have a box for a clothing drive to sponsor the Community Action Committee, the CAC. So if you'd like to participate in that, please feel free to stop by and drop items off in the box up there on the second floor of the City Hall Annex. Both are going towards local charities that really help make a difference in the community during the Christmas season. So please feel free to take some time out of your day to help make a difference in someone else's day. And I want to thank those groups for organizing those different drives that we have here in the city for those different charities that we have here in the Gardner area. The Gardner Museum is having their Festival of Trees again. That is currently ongoing, and the last day is December 4th. That's a Saturday from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Please feel free to stop by and put in a raffle ticket or two and stop by and really visit the museum. That's one of the biggest fundraisers for the Gardner Museum, and they really do house a lot of our local treasures there. So please feel free to stop by and check out what they have to offer over there. The Theater at the Mount is back open again, and they are having their Winter Wonderettes show beginning on November 26th. So please feel free to check out the Mount's website for information on the theater over there. The last thing we want to mention is that trash collection is going to be delayed one day beginning on Friday next week because of the Thanksgiving holiday. So next week only, if your trash is picked up on Thursday, it'll be picked up on Friday. And if your trash is picked up on Friday, your trash will be picked up on Saturday instead. So there'll be a one-day delay because of the Thanksgiving holiday next week. However, Wednesday will still be regular trash collection pickup as well. However, that concludes this week's update. Again, I want to wish you all a very happy and healthy Thanksgiving. Please do remember, the Board of Health did ask me to put in a reminder that there are certain best practices to follow if you do get together in larger groups, just to help slow the spread of COVID-19. However, where we are able to get back together this year, unlike many of the restrictions that were put in last year, please enjoy your time with your families. And again, from myself and all of us here in City Hall, thank you very much for all of your attention to what's going on here in the city, and for all of the work that you do here in the community and just being an active member of our city here. So until we speak again next week after Thanksgiving, I hope you have a great holiday and a great week. Thank you very much.